Hey boys, welcome back to some more Cricket 19 career mode. It is going to be another Sheffield Shield encounter, round 4 in fact, and it's going to be the arch rivals Queensland v New South Wales. We're obviously captain, and yeah, we're coming off some great form with the bat. The bowling, we have actually we haven't been used that much with the ball. Well, again, we're captain, but I don't. I just simulate. I'm not gonna bother, switching out bowlers and this and that. That's way too much effort, especially for a 4-day match. For a 50 over game 2020 potentially, but not Sheffield Shield encounters. But with the bat, we've been in fine touch. I think we're coming off a ton in our last hit out, or at least very recently we did get a big score, and just consistently big scores as we're playing at Allan Border Field here. Beautiful weather. Looks like a fantastic day to be going in and having a bat as we come out here. 300s, 1150s. We're starting to convert. We were, I think we were 1150s to 0-hundreds as As soon as you talk it up, they've come around the wicket. It's our strength, and also, I guess your strength can be your weakness. And right there, he gives us it was a good short one around the wicket. It was sort of at the shoulder. Just sort of a tough shot to play first ball, and just get a little top edge. Here we go. This is a good angle for it. It was even going, it's going straight for our armpit there. Could have probably tried to evade it, but it just gets the glove. No, it must come off the little top edge there. Only a faint feather, but that's all it takes. Golden duck. I think that's our first duck in the career mode. And you can't have a duck unless it's a golden boy. So yeah, unfortunately that's definitely our weakest performance with the bat. And of course after we talk it up as well. But regardless, what I was going to mention was we were struggling to convert 50s to hundreds, and I think we were 1150s, 0-hundreds, but now all of a sudden we're 1150s, now 300. So we actually have converted all our 50s lately to centuries, which just showcasing the growth in our batting performances. As it looks like that's the end of the day potentially. Looks like we're back for day 2. Ryan Gibson is at the crease with who is it? Jason Sanger. We're coming on to bowl here. They're going pretty well. They trail by 83, so a couple of quick wickets and we can put a bit of pressure back on them. But this is a very hefty partnership that we definitely need a break. And we're a bit of a specialist at breaking partnerships. Our average in Sheffield Shield is very good. Mid-20s, I think it is 24 around that. We bowl pretty well. I feel like we bowl better in the longer formats than the shorter formats at the moment. And I felt like the last cricket game as well. It just seems to be the batters play better in the shorter format. Like not so much better, but I mean that's a good shot. Cracked it through extra cover there. But generally, because they go after you more in the shorter formats, it's tougher to bowl to, I find, as we are going to get a chance to come back in and try to redeem our our effort there. Our average has snuck down as well with that golden. It was up around 54, 55. Now it's just a tick over 52. So Jack Edwards here coming in, and there we go. No golden duck, but we definitely want to get off the pair. You don't want to get a pair in any sort of. In any form of cricket, that's for sure. We still trail by a little bit nervy there. That was a ball we could have pumped through mid off there. There is a huge space, but just a little bit cautious not to get a little outside edge. And he's given it there. He's given us the ball, and there we go. We get off the mark with a punch shot through that vacant mid off for 4 actually. Didn't strike it perfectly, but enough on it. Quick outfields, not the biggest boundaries. and a 4. So, yeah, we trail by 7. 2 for 109. So we're in a bit of New South Wales definitely in the box seat, and that's a better shot. Over pitched. It's a Jack Edwards here. He's just lobbing him down. I don't like facing this type of pace. Like right there, just played it way too early. Just cannot get the timing for like these 110k, 120 kilometer hour bowlers. Either spin or full on pace. That's what I like to see. Is that one? That was a terrible shot, but it almost ricocheted back onto the stumps. It was pretty darn close. The scores are now level, so me and Labuschagne definitely the two best batters in this team at the present time. This one just squirted away for a dot. So we need to, again, I say it pretty much every time. We always seem to be setting the total in these Shield matches. Struggling against the spin here at the minute, but generally, I mean, 200, 300 range, 250, let's say, is usually a pretty good score. I've found in the career mode so far, is that is just a glorious whip off the pads. That was beautiful to watch. Jason Sanger, he's decent. I actually thought he was an off spinner. Maybe he is a leg spinner, but he is a bit of an all rounder. I'm sure, wasn't he an off spinner? Maybe not, dude. I might be remembering wrong, but Trent Copeland now coming in for his second ball. Again, just a little bit of movement away. It's caught us out a couple of times, trying to play that little whip through square leg mid wicket region, and just not a huge amount of, probably playing down the wrong line to start with, and then just a little bit of movement away catches us out. As that one actually came back in a little bit, so the whip worked nicely there. As Sanger decides to come around the wicket, which is a strange tactic. I guess he's going to try to bowl us around our legs, but just laid into it and smacked it for 6. Only I had a look, and the boundary, yeah, as you can see, 61 meter 6. The boundary out here is not big at all, so if he wants to bowl around the wicket, outside leg, honestly, I'm just gonna smack it over there. So we'll see what he does if he just keeps doing it. And that one, he's bowled even wider. So I don't know if this is a plan. They do have one man back there, so maybe he is trying to get a false shot. Potentially bowling it around our legs. I don't know if he's spinning it quite that much. And again, that was way too wide to even hit. Otherwise, again, that was going 10 rows back. We absolutely wound up for that one. And once again, just cracks it straight over square leg. That's a big 6 too. That's monstrous. 116 meters. We've absolutely nailed that out of the ground. It's free runs, dude. It's free runs. You can't argue with it. I don't know why. I don't understand the tactic. I mean, that's a better ball. That's a decent line. Just come around or over the wicket and bowl that sort of line. But, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, dude. We've raced on to, what are we on now? Like 30 odd runs? Labuschagne 36 off 72. So a handy partnership is starting to form here. Oh no, we're 29 off 24, but we got 2 sixes and an over to skyrocket that. So very, very handy, if I do say so, as that is a brilliant shot off the back foot. I love they're a risky shot. Definitely get out a little edge through the slips plenty of times, but you gotta love the back foot drive, punching it through cover point, or even a little bit straighter through extra cover. It's just a very nice shot. It just looks good. Feels good to get away as we almost run ourselves out. Definitely don't need that in this stage of the innings. Because the lead, as Sanger has learned his lesson, he's come around the wicket or over the wicket. I guess try it for an over, see what I try. Didn't really work out, so he's going for the more stock standard over the wicket, looking to looking to just angle it in and get a little bit of spin away. Is just over pitched, and wasn't really worried about keeping that one down. Just trying to get it as straight as possible and just smacking it again through mid off. So it's been a very it's been a very aggressive innings, this one. I generally don't play this aggressive, but it's sort of the nature of the bowling and the field placings as well sort of dictated, or at least gave us a bit of a free rein to have a go. As we move on to 43, Labuschagne is 41, so very handy here as Nathan Lyon now to the crease, which is obviously a bit of a different kettle of fish to Jason Sanger. So, you know, we'll take the singles when they're on offer. Get up the other end, because Lyon, definitely a dangerous bowler to be facing in Sheffield Shield cricket. Again, just over pitch, no mid off, a bit of a bit of a hack, but gets the job done. Again, it was a bit of a Yorker, so we don't really get a great piece of it, but just get it enough to trickle away for another boundary. So we're approaching that half century, 48 off 39, as we try to come down the track this time to hit over mid off. It's such a tough shot to play. I talk about it a lot, but the charge is just so difficult to play in this game. And it's not, it really isn't like that beneficial, I find. You know, I sort of wish they would change it up a little bit, because, yeah, the risk is there, but there's no real reward for coming down the track. I just, you know, I just feel like it's a bit imbalanced. But, you know, I've said it before. I'm sure I'll say it 100 more times. As we're still on 48 here. We're struggling to get these couple of runs as we try to come down the track there. That was, oh, geez. This could be a bit of a shocker. Oh, he's put in the big ones, Labuschagne. I think, has he just snuck home? Oh, it's a tight one. His bat's in the air. I actually don't know. I think he's out. He's not out. Thank God, because that was, you know, we were getting a bit bogged down. We must have got a little inside edge, because it's given us runs. So that's it's very handy. So 49. Just looking at, we were striking it nicely, but they've got a better field now. Mid off is still open, but he's not giving us quite the same balls to hit up there. There we go. We finally get one away. You're gonna push for a few here. Probably settle just for the double. And there's another half century. So, you know, again, it's a good position to extend this 50 into a big score. Myself and Labuschagne doing a great job. Lead of 57. Still though, it is only 57. We do have a fairly I mean, it's a long tail in the sense that there's a lot of all-rounders in this team. So I find that well, our batting does collapse pretty suddenly. It's right here. We come down the track, and he's giving it. How is he giving that? You've got to be kidding me, dude. That is... I am filthy with that decision. How is he giving that out? Leg spinner. I'm sure it hit us outside the line to begin with, but I was like 2 meters down the track. How would he have known if it was a slider? We are gonna... Did we win? We did end up winning. We bundled them out. I didn't even get a bowl. Mitch Swepson, Nisa, outstanding. So doesn't matter at the end of the day. Still very annoying, that decision. How is he giving that? How is Big Ross giving that out? But hopefully you guys are enjoying this series. Continue with some more Shield action. Hopefully, you know, not too far and down the track we might get an international call-up. But regardless, make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.